Guys, welcome back. We are season 3, episode 2. We're going to commit. I know we've said this a million times, but we are, Jesus, committing to doing these every couple of weeks now. So
we were actually going to try and do it last week, but the week went away from us.
Sometimes you just get too busy, mate. It just gets to. The podcasts go live on a Thursday, which means we need to record them on a Monday or Tuesday, get them edited on the Wednesday. So we're now on Monday.
It takes about 9 hours to schedule it on YouTube as well. So today's Monday the 29th, which eventful weekend, which I'm sure we'll catch up on. This is probably going to be old news for a lot of people, but we'll still give our thoughts on what's occurred in the world. But we'll kick off with some pet peeves, shall we?
Yeah.
You have one, I have one.
Do I?
You have one for the airport. Glasgow airport.
Yeah. So, travelling through Glasgow airport, as I do most weeks. And I don't know if anybody's been through Glasgow airport recently, but they've got these new machines, right? I remember the name of the machines. They're called Gambronis. So they've basically replaced all the... Sorry, car's just having a wee bit of a fart. They've basically replaced all the security where they scan your bags to these new machines that you don't have to now take out your liquids, take out your phones, etc, etc. So like Edinburgh's been like that for a while. Capital city, I get it. Glasgow's a little bit behind, fair enough. So Glasgow's now replaced all its machines to these new style machines where you don't take anything out your bag. In Edinburgh there's no liquid limit. So like you can go through with 250ml, like 2 litre bottle of iron brew if you want. But in Glasgow they haven't adopted the same liquid limit yet. So it's still in Glasgow less than 100 mils. Needs to be less than 100 mils.
Yeah.
So I'm like, go through the thing, and also like I take these little screwdrivers with me, and I've taken them through Heathrow Airport, I've taken them through Gatwick Airport, I've taken them through Edinburgh Airport. It's just like little tiny screwdrivers for taking links out of watches. They're just handy to have with me if I'm delivering something or whatever, I'm picking something up and I want to take some links out, whatever I need to do. But I've had them through every airport, and the last time I had them through Heathrow Airport, the guy stopped me, pulled them out my bag, and I was like, oh, like I buy and sell watches, that like this, here's basically what they're for. Showed him my Instagram and stuff, and he was like, alright, yeah, like no worries, that's fine, just let me go. So first thing I come through, my bag gets pulled, so I'm like, so obviously about these screwdrivers, which is fine. So we go through, the guy's like, oh, that's a tool, we can't let you come through with that. So I'm like, right, I said, but I've been through loads of different airports with them. I said, like, I'm not trying to do anything silly with them. I'm like, they're for my work, like here's what I do for work, blah blah blah. He was like, nah, nothing we can do, like we just need to take it off you. So like, I was raging about that, took that off me. Then he took off me like 100ml bottle of, or it was like a bit bigger I think, the bottle of aftershave. He took that off me as well. Oh, you can't have that because it's more than 100ml. I was like, yeah, but in Edinburgh it's you can take whatever you want through. Glasgow just hasn't adopted that yet, and I just think if you're going to have different security measures, then have them country to country.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't have them in the same country. Like Glasgow Airport and Edinburgh Airport are an hour away from each other. So like you can't, I think if you're going to adopt a certain X for going through security, here are the rules, it should be universal across every airport in that country. It shouldn't be different from country to country. And as per fucking usual, they're the most unhelpful people on the planet. Nothing we can do, sorry, nothing we can do, nothing we can do, nothing we can do. I'm like, pain in the tits. I've also got another pet peeve as well, actually, about EasyJet. So EasyJet Plus is a thing that you can do. It's a hack if you fly a lot, basically. You can buy this EasyJet Plus membership,
which you love.
Which is so good, because if you buy a normal EasyJet ticket, like a domestic flight ticket, you only get a small under seat in front of your bag. You don't get like a large cabin bag.
And it's expensive to add on that bag if you wanted it.
Yeah, so you don't get a large cabin bag, you can't pick your seat, you don't get speedy boarding, and you just get through normal security. Whereas if you have EasyJet Plus, when I first bought it, you got large cabin bag, you got to choose your seat for free, and that's including every seat on the flight. You get speedy boarding and you get fast track, which is about 50 quid a flight, per flight. It's 250 for the year. So it's well worth it, because I used that in a month and a half, so it's well worth it. Now, they're now not letting you pick your seat on EasyJet Plus.
Pay for it?
You still have to pay to pick your seat.
Nah.
And to be fair, like when I did buy it, I originally did think that's cheap.
Yeah.
For people that fly a lot, like I don't know how many flights I've done on EasyJet last year, but I reckon honestly it might have been 30 flights. And for people that fly a lot, it's well worth it because, you know, 30 times 50 is a lot more than 250 quid.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, just a bit of a. They've obviously launched it, realised that a lot of people have bought it, and are now charging you for the seats as well. So yeah, airports in general just annoy me because it's almost like people go to airports. I think the general public go to an airport and they're like, it's like their first day on earth.
That's where I
forget how everything works.
Yeah, that's where I think things like that is like, if you've got it and it's like you'll sign up for it again next year, they should keep what you've.
Yeah, it's like a membership. It's like a membership for the gym, right? Like David Lloyd membership. If you sign up to that 10 years ago, it was 50 quid. Your membership's still 50 quid.
Yeah, I completely agree. But
if you're an early adopter of it, you should get to keep.
But that's what happened with me in our last gym. I joined 6 months after you, and you were like £15 cheaper than me because they honoured it, which obviously I just allow. But what I think they should be doing with EasyJet is you renew in a year. So if they implement those sort of rules 6 months in, for the next 6 months you still get the T's and C's that you signed up to.
Yeah, 100%.
And then sure, at the end of the year,
for the year,
they can't just throw that on people. That's not what you paid for.
It's annoying because it's just like, that's the whole point. But you do get fast track security, which is good. Not at every airport, but at like the EasyJet sponsored airports, so like Glasgow, Gatwick, Luton.
That is good.
Like you don't get it at Heathrow or anything like that. But
my pet peeve is I'm going to name and shame places because we had somebody on, it was either Instagram or on the YouTube comments that wanted some Glasgow recommendations, which you will do later on.
So can I say something about Glasgow? People on TikTok telling me I'm not from Glasgow.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Never heard crap like that in my life.
He's not even from Glasgow or something.
He's not even from Glasgow. I'm like, I've lived here my whole fucking life. I was born in the Rotten Row Hospital. Like, lived in the south side my entire life. Like, what is people talking about? I don't even know if people are just writing that to bar me up, but I've seen the comment a few times and people keep writing, he's not even from Glasgow. I'm like,
your accent isn't as harsh as a lot of people from Glasgow.
I know, but you need to bear in mind.
People must think,
but you also
this guy's selling watches, he's privileged.
But you also need to bear in mind the fact that when you're on a TikTok or you're on a podcast or you're doing, you have to try and be a bit more understandable.
No, I know, but you've also...
Otherwise people are going to be like, if I spoke how I speak to some of my pals,
yes,
people wouldn't understand it. So
yeah, you do have a softer Glasgow accent than a lot of people, but yeah, if you want to turn it on, you can turn that puppy on. So yeah, we've got a segment of Glasgow recommendations later on in the pod, but I'm going to name and shame mainly because I don't think anyone should have to go through this. I went to Kong's drive-through in the south side of Glasgow in Tradeston, where it is literally a takeaway where you drive through. So anyway, fine. We arrive, it's like 7 o'clock, 7:15, so it is pretty prime time. But we came off the motorway on Paisley Road. As soon as you hit Paisley Road, which is 2-lane traffic similar to this, it's a busy road, and we boom, come off, you hit traffic. And I was like, this must be all for the drive-through. Anyway, guy comes up, are you waiting for Kong's? Yeah, right, here's your menu through the window. Right,
so
okay.
What is that, a burger place?
Burger, piri-piri, like that sort of like greasy food, but I've never tried it. And you see it on TikTok, everyone...
Like scran food? Yeah,
like scran food. Everyone loves it, right? So I was just like, right, I'll give it a go. Sat for an hour and a half on Paisley Road. They then take... Once you've ordered your food, it's probably then 15-20 minutes, so they come up to your car window and give you the food, and the food is inedible, terrible, and it's not cheap. It's like £30 for a burger and chips. It's like restaurant price for a takeaway place, and it is god awful. And I've driven past since because I'm curious to know what it's like most nights, and it's like that. So anyone in Glasgow, do not go. Waste the time, waste the money. I actually, whilst I was there, I said this is the worst experience of my life, which probably was slightly exaggerated.
There's nothing worse though, I think, see them waiting a long time for something, because you almost put more pressure on it that it has to be good.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if you've waited, then it needs to be way better than it should.
And it was, I mean, you know me, I eat anything.
Getting takeaway stuff's so annoying though. I got a Deliveroo to the house the other day, and the guy, like, I got like an okumi, and like I got like a chicken teriyaki and rice just to try and be semi-healthy. They sent me like a tofu salad. I'm like, that's not even fucking close.
But it is healthy.
Then you like complain, and like I was starving, you complain, they just refund you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want you to send me the right thing.
Yeah.
Even if it takes another 20 minutes, like, I want you to prioritise and send me the right thing. I don't want to wait another, I don't want to not get what I ordered and just get the money back. It's not about the 12 quid.
And what app are you using, may I ask?
Well, I joined this thing called Uber Eats, right? But I've joined Uber One.
Yeah.
Which is free for 12 months.
Incredible.
Right? And every time you get something, it basically takes off the delivery fee, and it saves you on Ubers. It's only £4.99 a month. So if you use Uber quite a lot, which I do, obviously being in London and getting deliveries, or not deliveries, sorry, getting Uber Eats delivered, then it does make a difference.
So I usually use Uber Eats.
The subscription king is back.
This guy and his subscriptions, he has no idea how many he's got. No idea. You've probably got about 10 Now TV subscriptions. Movies, never use movies. Nah, but you're still using it. Now TV I use on the go for my sport.
Yeah.
Not that I'm condoning any Fire Stick TVs, but
talking about sport on the go, actually, I was watching. I was at Simply Red last night with my dad.
We're gonna go. Yeah, we'll move on. Nice segment.
Simply Red last night with my dad, and I was watching the Ryder Cup while Mick Hucknall was on, like slyly, like on my lap, like brightness really low, so like no one else could see me around it. But as people noticed around me that I was watching it, all the guys around me were like trying to tune into the thing, and then obviously. Was it Shane playing Henley? Yeah. And he hits it out the bunker to like 12 feet just off the side of the green, and then Shane hits it in between them, gets the read, knocks it in, gets the half, and Europe won the Ryder Cup. Everybody was pure watching my phone. I had it like up, and Mick Hucknall was singing like whatever he was singing.
Give it a break. Take 5.
Just a minute, Mike.
So we'll go on to the Ryder Cup. But how was Mick?
Very good. He didn't sing everything live. He only sang a few songs live. The rest of them were like he was miming.
Oh really? Lip singing?
Yeah, he was lip singing. Yeah,
you miming.
Oh, you know what I mean. But he wasn't singing everything live. No, it sounded way too good.
I think if you
plus he's like in his 70s, mate. Like there's no chance. But
I know.
Do you know what's so annoying as well? People beside you. Like there was an old footballer sat beside me, right? Like who I knew, but like I would never have said anything. It was just with his wife, or whatever. And beside him, they had brought someone with them. See, every time he finished a song, on you go, Mick, brilliant, Mick, unbelievable, Mick, Mikey Bart. I'm like, shut up, will you? It wasn't that kind of concert. And he was pure like whistling, like wolf whistling.
Do you disagree with that?
I'm like, on you go, Mikey boy. I'm like, the guy's in his 70s.
Well, caveat to that, we went to a John Mayer solo tour. The place is dead silent. It's just John Mayer with the guitar on stage. We were absolutely morto. We were drunk. And then every time, William just wasn't interested at all.
I'm not a big John Mayer fan, but I know like Olivia, I know the other famous one, Gravity, and a couple of others. Like Josh, basically I was third string choice to go. Josh's pal let him down, his father-in-law let him down, and his own dad told him to fuck off. So then I got the call up to go to John Mayer, which I'm not a big John Mayer fan.
So anyway,
but I know a few songs.
Very intimate experience, quiet.
It wasn't intimate, there was 12,000 people there.
Yeah, but it was just one man and a guitar, like it's very like personal, I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Everyone's just in awe. End of every song, William just goes, "This guy fucks." At the end of every song, people were getting rattled by the end of it. We were just having a good time.
He was good live, but he didn't even play Gravity.
I would have still be sat in the Hydro if he didn't drag me out. I was just like, he's going to play it. He's like, mate, he's done 2 encores. He's not.
He wasn't going to play Gravity.
Yeah, and
do you know what else is mental about the Hydro, which I was thinking about sitting in there last night? So obviously me and my dad go in there. I think, what's the capacity for the Hydro? 10,000, 11,000?
Yeah, right? Something like that, 15 maybe.
So obviously we got, a few days ago we hit 70,000 on Insta.
Yeah, we did.
So thanks to everyone who interacts with our stuff and follows us, and the business wouldn't be where it is without you. But so we got 70,000 on Insta, and you take it for granted a little bit. But see, when I was sitting in the Hydro last night, I was thinking there's 10,000 people in here.
Yeah.
7 times the amount of people that are in this venue right now follow the work page on Instagram. I was like, that is mental.
Yeah, it's a crazy
mental
thought. Well, you think about Celtic Park. I think Celtic Park is probably the biggest stadium in Scottish football, and that is, we would oversell by I think like 15,000.
But it's crazy because see, when you see all those people in the Hydro, it looks like there's 100,000 people there.
Yeah,
it's not. It's only like 10 or 12.
And then seven times.
7 times the capacity of the Hydro.
It's crazy.
Follow.
So yeah, shouts out to everyone. That was last week. We hit 70k. So it takes some graft, that Instagram, I tell you what. And I think we've shaped watch content a little bit differently. I think a lot of people jack our swag. which is fine. Continue jacking our swag because you'll never do it better than we do. Am I right?
Yeah, but do you know the thing is, right? See about people copying you, it's flattering, number one. I used to get annoyed about it, but actually now it's flattering because we're confident in what we do. We don't need to be chasing around someone else, you know, giving them into trouble for copying us. And I've actually got a point on that to come back to that, so remind me about that in a second, about a place that's just opened in Glasgow. And like, you have to, not everybody's audience is different on Instagram, right? I was having a conversation with a guy on the phone the other day, another trader from London, and he was like, oh mate, I just can't sell Patek 2025, like none of my clients are interested in it. And I was like, that's mad, like it's literally, we couldn't sell enough of it. Yeah. So everyone's got a different clientele, especially on social media. Everyone's got
like a different
niches on social media, whether that be like gold Rolexes or sports Rolexes or new Rolexes or Patek or RM or whatever. There's loads, the audiences are all curated differently. So just because what works for us, like those followers we have built that group of followers from the content that we've done. Yep. So if someone just goes and jacks the content, copies it and puts it out on their Instagram, doesn't mean that it's going to work. No, not because they've got a completely different following and a different demographic that are used to following them for X, Y, and Z, not for following them for those sort of photos. So it doesn't just mean it's going to work. So the best thing to do if you are going to copy, is a bit of advice.
If you are going to jack off,
would be like, take little bits from loads of different places that you admire. Yeah. Brainstorm it, put it into something and create something that you think is good. But you can't just strictly copy one person, because it never works.
The same angles, trying to get the same light.
Yeah, and it just doesn't work, because then people who follow us know you're trying to copy it as well.
But this is now where we're at, and this isn't like blowing smoke up our own arses. We've got ourselves now in a position where we were so different on the content we were pushing out that when people see it, a lot of the time they're going, actually, I know where you've seen that from. Which is, again, go on, by all means, put that content out, because 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 people who follow us are gonna know that is our content.
Yeah, and like, look, mate, we've done it before where we've posted something and I thought, oh yeah, that'll do really well, and you post it, it gets like no hits, nothing, nobody's interested in it, and it's just because people are interested in things that you've been posting. That's why you've got those followers, that's why you've got that engagement. Yep. All of a sudden you just change that and move into something completely different. You're not going to get the same engagement or the same followers. Anyway, that brings me on to the point that I want to talk about, about that. There's a new restaurant in Glasgow open called Grosso. Anyway, it's the boy from Open Goal podcast and a couple of other guys. I think one of them's a chef and another guy that I'm not sure who the other guy is. But anyway, they've opened a restaurant in Duke Street in Glasgow. And I see there's another restaurant called Grasso in London who are basically like accusing them of stealing the concept.
Oh really? Yeah, so it's the same cuisine, and
it's kind of the same cuisine, right? But it's just like Italian food. But like, I mean, how many Italian restaurants is there? Like, loads. Just because you open an Italian restaurant doesn't mean you're copying someone else. Like, Italian cuisine is Italian cuisine. Like, then every Italian restaurant's copying each other. Because like a bolognese is a bolognese, or a fucking vodka pasta is a vodka pasta. Like a pizza is a pizza. What else? What you really going to? You can't reinvent
Everyone's
the wheel.
Copied it from somewhere. Yeah.
You can't reinvent the wheel. If it works, it works. You're going to sell that kind of food. So, and they've posted this big like thing about like the restaurant in London. Bear in mind, it's in London. They're in Glasgow. Like they're going to have the same fucking customers. Like, it's nowhere near that. And they've posted this big thing about like Grosso, like saying that they've basically like copied their idea, and like they're a family run business who've been in business for X amount of years, and like the founder of Grosso follows Grasso on Instagram, so they've like copied all their ideas. I'm just like,
see, that's where I
would never bring myself to that level of, even if I did think someone had completely copied my idea, I wouldn't go and post it on Instagram and talk about it. Yeah. Because it's irrelevant. If you're confident in what you're doing, it doesn't matter what anyone else does. Especially, never mind someone who's 600 miles away from your restaurant. I don't know, I just found it mental, and it's just like, it's not even close. Like, just...
No, and
you're not the fucking person who invented Italian food.
No, I agree.
And everyone's copied from something. Yeah. Like, look at Pisano, Franco Manca, like, it's all the same. Okay, it's a little bit different. Okay, somewhere's then, like, fucking Bagel Mania, Bagel Factory, like, everything's the same. It just so happens that in certain cities across the UK, they don't have X something yet. Yeah. So, like, for example, Scotland doesn't have any Joe and the Juices. No. So if somebody opened something called Paddy and the Juice, yeah, you'd be copying it, but I bet it would be successful. But that's not the guy from Paddy and the Juice's fault that he's copied a concept. I would say that's Joe and the Juice's fault for not expanding enough to have it in Scotland.
Yep.
If you don't want to have that opportunity to go and put something in another city, then you have to accept the fact that someone's going to copy it.
Yeah.
If it's a good idea, then people are going to copy it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And every quality business, restaurant business is all derived from something else. It's all the ideas are taken from other people, and sometimes the best ideas in the world are a collection of ideas from loads of different things that someone's interested in, and then they put their own spin on it and they create something completely different. So
I agree.
just listen, I don't know, I just think it's a bit pathetic that restaurant in London would shout out a restaurant 600 miles away for having a similar logo and a similar name.
So that's where I like come into it and I go, concept's a concept, right? So barbershops, there's one in Glasgow, it's been running for a while, then another one opened, it's honestly like a mile down the road, and they've got the same text as the original. Yeah, different name, completely different name, but same text, same look and feel, and I was like, right, well that's where it's just obvious. At least just look a bit original.
But sometimes a certain aesthetic works for a certain business
but
type.
would
Do you know what I mean? Like, so for like...
No, but why would you want to have your brand?
No, I know, I agree, but some people just aren't... don't have that in their head, so they think I'll go and copy something that I've seen, or I'll go and and it's not because of like they're trying to copy someone, it's just because they think like that's worked, let me go and use that, and sometimes it can turn out and look like it's copying someone, but 9 times out of 10 like I don't think there's anything malicious in it. I think it's probably just someone maybe not having the ability to dream up their own ideas, so they steal a little bit of someone else's idea just for quickness.
Yeah, right, we'll move on to the next segment of the podcast, which shout out to you guys for actually doing what we always want you guys to do. Every podcast, as you know, we always try and implement various different topics and we tick everyone's boxes. The fact that we had a bit of a hiatus before episode 1 just meant that we had so much watch news to talk about, which obviously this is a watch podcast, that's primarily what we will talk about, but we didn't mention anything about clothing or fashion, and you guys hit us up quite a few of you in the comments saying, now bring back the clothes, we want clothes talk. So
I think we just need to turn it back into a podcast of talking about everything that we think is cool. Yeah, cool stuff we've seen.
And as well, what's happening in the world, like we've got a sports segment in here that's coming later because there's so much sport that just happened. We had the Ryder Cup, football's off the charts in a minute, so we'll go on to all of that. But this is a segment that we've had on the list of things to talk about for quite a while, which we haven't. You wanted to do this, which is footballers. No matter how much peas you have.
Oh yeah, footballers in their outfits. Oh.
Yeah, no matter how much peas you have, it doesn't mean you can dress.
James Maddison, front row, come to the front.
Right, yeah.
Sit at the front fucking row, mate. Whoever's styling him is miles off.
I think it's himself. I think he's got to be doing that.
Someone's taking the absolute piss out of him. He had a pair of Puma Kings on the other day, Astros, and he wrote on his Instagram post, I'm bringing these back. No, you're fucking not, mate, because they were never cool in the first place.
Who are you, Ledley King?
They were never cool in the first place, mate. Pair of bootleg cut jeans and a pair of Puma Kings on.
Yeah. And he wears
Astros.
Like, dead colourful t-shirts. He dresses like Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber isn't even cool.
But you're no Justin Bieber, mate. You're James Maddison.
Yeah, all these colours and shit is like staying your lane. And one thing is like, when we looked into this, you realise how many footballers are actually really uncool. But you've got to let a lot of them slide because they are football, they are athletes, they do turn up and they just went Adidas.
Nah, I ain't letting any of it slide.
Nah, you look at like Jared Bowen, you can tell that geezer does not care about.
Kieran Tierney's a perfect example, right? Turns up to training every day. Adidas t-shirt, Adidas trackies, Adidas trainers, like I fuck with that. Like
that's what I'm saying. You gotta let them man slide.
100%. But there are people who try and fuck with fashion.
Yeah.
And they've got stylists and they're paying people to come and fucking drop shit off to their flats and do X and
but
Y.
You can tell they're trying
get me this
so
and
much.
Get me that, like.
Yeah.
And they're paying these fucking people to come and style them. I'm like, bruv, you are fucking miles off it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a big green light for Virgil van Dijk. Head to toe is cool. Like he just wears understated cool stuff, amazing watches, nothing too loud. Like
his clothes suit him.
Oh, bruv, do you know some of the NBA fits and some of the NFL fits are even worse?
Yeah, terrible.
Josh, you need to pull up some of the pictures.
We will. But well, you gave me 2, right? I'll give 2.
What's the other one?
You Madison gave me Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Oh my God. The geezer had a pair of tailored shorts on the other day, a pair of suit shoes and black suit shoes and white ankle socks. and a shirt. Who's fucking okayed that?
Yeah. I can't get on.
He was miles out the other day, and we'll pull up that picture. He's got black shit flickers on and a pair of white socks, and you can see the white socks. I'm like, mate, you're probably on 200 million quid contract. What are you dressing like that for? Fire a pair of jeans on, put a pair of trainers on, and put a white t-shirt on.
Agree.
It ain't that fucking difficult.
That I'm gonna add just something onto this small. I'll come back to my point. You just put me on a really good point. I'm gonna come back to it. So I have two. I've actually got three, but the third one will let him slide. So my two is Carl Walker.
Yeah.
He dresses like a roadman.
Yeah.
But like he's actually spent dough. Like he's like head to toe Prada, but it's like the Prada nylon hat, the Prada shoes, and he's like he looks like a drug dealer.
Yeah, just no sense of style, just head to toe. Do you know who else is a bad one? Phil Foden.
Yeah.
He's Louis Vuitton head to toe, like.
Yeah, that doesn't qualify you for.
Just
coolness.
Because you're designer head to toe doesn't mean you're cool.
Yeah, which again we'll come back to that point because that's a great point. My other one on that point as well is Erling Haaland, but he's a geezer that just doesn't care. He couldn't care if you think he's cool. He's just wearing what he wants, but he is so uncool. You see him in Marbella.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see online if you just type in Erling Haaland Marbella, he's in like Louis Vuitton, like two pieces. Like it's crazy fits.
I get it. Like, do you know what? I don't mind it when guys are just going and spending the money and buying the shit that they like. They go into a shop, they see it, they buy it because like money's no object to these people.
But they're trying to do.
When it irks me is when they've got stylists.
Yeah.
And they're paying these people to style them, and they are so far out. It's unfucking believable. I could not believe it when he had a pair of Puma Kings on the other day. Well, I thought, is he taking the piss?
On that as well,
They looked fucking. They didn't even look cool. They looked terrible.
But it's those men that are buying these brands that are like, oh, this brand is like, if you know, you know, and it's like, right, okay, you're wearing chrome hearts and gallery debt, yet just because if you know, you know, you don't know how to wear that. You're head to toe gallery debt, and it's like way too big on you.
I'm not joking though, but they've got the gallery department flared joggers on, with the bit up the side that like they've like split the jogger and it's like a flared jogger. Get them in the fucking bin. They are honking, and they've got them on with like a gallery department t-shirt that just says gallery department across the front of it. Like they're about 4 years ago cool.
Yeah, it's not essentials anymore.
First person I seen wearing gallery department was my pal Max. He has had gallery department for about 8 years.
Yeah, he's done it.
He's had some cool shit, and then like they are so miles off it. Do you know what else is honking and all? Let me just tell you one thing. Those new Bottega trainers that everybody's sporting, they're like the chrome.
Oh, yeah.
They are fucking dog awful.
Just because it comes in a green bag doesn't mean
they are terrible.
Right, and we're going to go on to some best dress. So you've listed one already.
Yeah, Virgil's good.
Morgan Gibbs Wright.
Morgan Gibbs Wright's cool.
He's thought about it. He's buying what he likes. He does have a personal shop he goes and sees, but actually I think he goes, I want this brand, this brand, this brand. You bring it in and I'm going to pick what I wear, because that's what it looks like. He goes.
It's people like look, right. Do you know who the prime example of wearing what's cool for you is, right? A guy called Jerry Lorenzo, who owns like Fear of God, right? And was like the big designer behind Essentials and stuff like that. Different clothes fit different people, right? So when you see him wearing the Fear of God stuff, he looks unbelievable.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so cool. You go into the shop, you try the shit on, you look like a
dweeb.
You look terrible. And like certain people's style fits that certain person, and you can look amazing in one outfit. Doesn't mean someone else is going to look good in that outfit. Yeah. So what these footballers do is they employ someone goes around Harvey Nichols, Selvages, fucking Chrome Hearts, goes and buys all the shit, takes it to their gaff, they put it on, they like gas them up, oh mate, you look amazing, blah blah blah, they put it on, the stuff doesn't even fit them properly, and they look fucking terrible. Yeah. Just because they've seen someone else with it on, they think it's cool. Yeah. Just because you have to have your own style, I feel like. Yeah. You have to like blend a few different things to have your own style. Agreed. That's what having your own style is all about. Making different brands work, making different things. And you can wear some stuff that's in like it's hyped a bit. Yeah. Chrome Hearts t-shirts, Chrome Hearts fucking jeans, like Chrome Hearts jumpers. Like everybody wears it, everybody gets away with it, but no one's just head to toe copying someone else, like thinking they're cool. Yeah. Shout out to the OG David Beckham, man. He's fucking legit. He's had some honkers, but like he's just classic cool. He had an outfit on similar to you last night. He was at Oasis. Yeah. Tieno Barry, I don't know if you know him. I've recently only just started following him because of his Instagram. He plays for Everton.
sick Instagram.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. The picture behind the G-Wagon.
Yeah.
He
He like wears the chrome bandana. Like he's got different stuff. Alright, it's the same.
That's
brand,
what I mean, but it's a bit being a bit different.
Yeah.
Where maybe come up with something that no one else has done before. Or I see.
Yeah.
Like you have to take and it's almost like copying someone else doesn't mean it's going to make you cool.
Yeah.
You have to have your own style. Like come up with something that's.
And it's his, you've got to just Google whatever his Instagram is. If you're on Instagram and you like cool people, just follow him.
Yeah,
we'll
put it on the.
That's where I found him. It popped up in my suggested, and I was just like, "Who is that?" And then I was like, "He's a baller. He's in the Prem. He plays for Everton." I was like, "What?" But his Instagram's sick. And
Jack Grealish is a howler as well. Just thinking about Everton there, he's had some
miles off it. Yeah. Cobby.
Yeah, 10-10.
Big Cobby Mainu.
10-10.
Yeah.
But his brother's cool.
But his
brother's a bit too far in the
quirky.
A bit too quirky for me.
Yeah.
But like I can admire it.
But he goes home and he lives with his boys, and his boys are all cool.
Yeah, but
some of them are fashion boys. I
can admire it. But Cobby Mainu is.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. Even the way he just wears his shit, like he wears his Converse like tied at the bottom, tied at the top, no laces in between, like. He'll have like joggies on, like one tucked up, like you can see the chrome socks, and it's just like it's not a £750 pair of trainers he's got. It's like a 60 quid pair of Converse he's got on, but they look cool.
Sick.
And like the way he's got wearing stuff, like you see sometimes he's got like an Acne hoodie on, like stuff's just cool. It's not like
he's not
trying to be someone else or like trying to copy anyone else. It's just the style, it's just cool, it just works.
Another one is Noni Madueke. He's big on the brand you like. What is it? Less in fonts.
Yeah. But again, like I'm just not paying a grand for a jumper.
No, it's crazy. That's where. But again, it's like it doesn't look expensive. It's like ripped and stuff. So if people see it.
It's like Chris Brown done his tour, and he had a long fonts like hoodie thing on.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. But again, like I bought a T-shirt right to go on holiday with, the long fonts tee, white one. Went on holiday, tried it on. I was like, it just doesn't look right. This is it. Like you have a certain kind of style,
and you've got a body shape that suits a lot of clothes. A lot of it's to the body shape. You always offer to
put it on Chris Brown and he like looks $1 million in it. Put it on me and I just looked a bit like an idiot.
But still, you've got a body shape where you can get away with most outfits. Like, I wear your clothes a lot of the time, and I look like a peach, like a pear.
Sometimes I've just got quite a long torso and like quite long arms.
No, I know, but you've got a good build to suit most clothes. I'm not blessed with that. And we'll go one last one. You like him, Hakimi.
Yeah, he's got some cool accessories.
Big Birkins, big hacks. He's a cool Donny.
He's got cool accessories. He's got that cargo hack that like I see Messi with it the other day. Yeah. But again, like it's like a nice cardigan, a black. He's got like a black t-shirt, black cardigan, black like tailored trousers, and a black pair of like Bottega shoes or something like that. Cool hat. He just looks cool. Like, you don't need to reinvent the wheel to look cool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So now there's like a few phases I put before we actually started this, which we've already tapped in on. So some people can wear the same fit and it can not be the same. It can be so lame, whereas somebody can wear it and it just be one of the coolest outfits you'll ever see. Again, I'm not just saying that as like a celebrity thing. Let's even compare it between the two of us. Some of your fits are brilliant. Like I could wear your most expensive fit, put it on me, and I look god awful.
Listen, everybody's had some howlers though.
No, I know, but
what I mean? Like,
100%.
I've my pal Max, like he's cool. Like he wears cool clothes all the time. He's always got cool accessories, cool sunglasses. Like he's cool. But sometimes I see some outfits he wears and I think, nah, I could never wear that.
But he's like so tuned into fashion. That's where like he's like different. Like his knowledge of fashion is incredible. He knows brands that are going to be big in 20 years that no one knows about today.
Yeah, he's been winning cool stuff.
You could be highest paid, but highest paid head to toe, but designer still isn't it.
It's like Cristiano Ronaldo.
So he was actually on my list, and I've skipped him because I didn't want to come back to him. But you're right, Ronaldo is doed out of his mind.
Those big Jacob and Co watches he are just
crazy, mate. Crazy. But yeah.
Talking about Van Dijk, by the way, Van Dijk's watch collection is
serious. Yeah, he's got some serious.
Just AP strap. I've never seen him wear anything else apart from an AP.
I tell you what, great loop into the next segue. Next segue is which celebrities have the best watch collection? I don't.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, good shout.
Game over.
Yeah,
he's got everything.
Yeah,
he's got everything.
Cool, that Corey Gamble, you shouted him out in the...
Corey Gamble's got some cool stuff.
He's got like some rare
Scott
stuff.
Disick's, the OG's had cool stuff for years. He's had RMs and shit before they were like cool. Jay-Z, unbelievable stuff like 101s and vintage stuff and all that sort of stuff. He's a massive collector.
Got to shout John Mayer out again. But he's like, he knows his stuff about watches. He's so...
Yeah, John Mayer's got some cool stuff, some really old vintage Daytonas, Ed Sheeran as well, yeah. I mean, Van Dyke's got some cool stuff, like footballers with cool watch collections.
Oh, Reece James.
Yeah, Reece James has got some cool stuff.
We had somebody reach out to us and they was talking about, he's very pally with Reece James, and he's just like, bro, his watch collection, like some of the stuff he doesn't even wear, just sits in. He's like, he knows so much, like his actual knowledge of watches is so high. So, and that's what I think I like, because he's not out there wearing his most expensive watch.
Let me tell you who are big in the watch game: Indian cricketers.
Oh, bro,
they have some of the maddest stuff you've ever seen, like £4 million RMs and that.
And they're just fucking bowling it on.
Virat Kohli, who is actually probably one of the most famous cricketers in the world, has actually liked our stuff on Instagram before.
Shouts out to you.
It was a video by John Meredith one.
Good man.
Years ago.
Good man. Also, some honourable shouts out is Floyd Mayweather, who's just, again, he's got some watches though.
Yeah, but he ruins every single one he touches.
No, I know.
He just fucking chandelier sets everything he touches.
Yeah. Same with Canelo.
Yeah. These Jacob & Co.'s, mate, you see him spending...
Oh, there's that one video.
$2 million the other day in Jacob & Co.
Yeah.
You would be...
Is that how much for this one? He's like 900,000. He's like, okay, I want
You
that
would
one.
be lucky if that watch went for half of that.
Oh, crazy. Yeah. He's just got so much dough, he doesn't even care.
You see Jake Paul with the green Jacob & Co.
Yeah, I did
at the
see
weigh-in.
that. Yeah, I did see that.
5 million.
We'll stick to the fashion talk. You have had a recent style switch up, shall we say? What's inspired it?
I don't really know. I'm just a bit like I'm kind of stuck between, like, I've always been like stuck between streetwear and like smart. Yeah. Like I've always kind of stuck between that.
But there's no middle ground either. You've either been really smart or really street.
Yeah, and I've always kind of stuck between that. And I've just tried to maybe dress a bit more mature, getting into my loafers again, wearing them with like jeans, hoodies, like nice jackets. I bought this ALD jacket the other day, which we can actually talk about.
Yeah, we're going to come on to brands and stuff.
Talk about that in a sec, but yeah, just trying to buy a few more like really staple pieces that are going to last me forever. That, yeah, they're a bit more money than going and spending, you know, 70 quid on a jacket from Zara every couple of weeks, but something you can reach for. You can wear it with any outfit. You can wear it in the winter, you can wear it in the summer. Like, it's stuff like that. I think I'm just trying to be a bit more, dress my age a bit more rather than dressing.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Like a bit like I'm 22 again, 23.
Yeah. Well, we'll go on to it. What brands are you fucking with? What are you not fucking with?
I feel like Cole Buxton's dropped off the edge of a cliff. I'm not gonna lie. I do too.
Big branding stuff is just not.
It's just so branded. Like the branded's gone. I don't know if maybe they've had. I think that's so mainstream. I think that's why Represent do that. So I think when a brand gets to a certain size, you need to effectively make a decision whether you want to continue to grow or you want to be. If you want to continue to grow, you have to sell your soul and create that super branded, like Represent. When you first think about a brand like Represent, who by the way the brothers have done unbelievably well with, like no one's knocking the business acumen of these people. But what I'm saying is, when you think about a brand like Represent, what's the product you initially think of?
Oh, there's Owners Club shit on the back.
T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
When you think about Cole Buxton, what's the product you think about now?
The big CB stuff.
Right, the Cole Buxton stuff. So
yeah, they
moved away from that slightly for a bit. They were doing like
cut and sew. Like proper,
and they were doing like, they were selling like sample pieces, and then they brought out the Wilsons, and then they had the Quartz, and now they've brought out those new Wilsons that are like the canvasy, but they brought them out in white, and they were cool. I thought they were really cool for summer, but now they've got them in red, green, blue, pink. I'm just like, wild. I went into the store the other day, and they were doing like a show and tell, and there was some cool stuff there. There was like a cool jacket that was like 700 quid. It was like leather jacket. I think it was like green. They've got still some cool stuff, like without a doubt, but they seem to have really leaned in heavily on the super big branded logo stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I watched an interview with, it was Iman Gardzi, and he was with George Heaton. They're really good pals, and he was just like, oh man, come to the LA show, like pick up anything you want. And he literally picked that. He was just like, I'll take that. And he's just like, bro, take more, like take whatever. And he goes, no, I don't like it. He goes, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'm not wearing any brands that have the brand on it. He's like, that's never been me. He goes, and it's not only that, he goes, it's everywhere on it. And he goes, well, I actually don't want to create that anymore. He goes, but from a business sense, you've got to think about it. He goes, it's free marketing. Everyone wants that. Everyone wants the owners club. It's all across the back. So if someone goes, what's that t-shirt?
Listen, find your niche and exploit it. That's it. That's what these brands are all about.
And there's demand. If there's the demand for it, then
what brought Cole Buxton to like the forefront of like British fashion was the fact that they were doing new shit that no one had ever done before.
Yeah, I agree.
Like all that stuff that they'd done at the start was cool. Like no one had really seen that before, and the campaigns were really cool. And like remember the Porsche crash they done the campaign for that, and then now they've actually done one with a Range Rover, same as this. The new campaign shot out the back of a Range Rover, same car as this. And it's still cool. Like you can still see the need, but it's almost like they've had a conversation and they've said, right, well, we sell most of this, let's just make a collection that's like this. Because even now, like the merino wool stuff that they've got still says Cole Buxton across it here. Yeah. Just like in little writing. Sometimes I'm just like, it's cool. Like I've got a plain white tee from Cole Buxton that's like ripped at the neck, and I love it. It fits like really nice fit. But it's not got any branding on it. Yeah. It's got no branding. Yeah. So the shoes are like,
I think Johnny and Cole,
shoes are brilliant. I've got them on there.
They're so cool. Like they know what they're doing. So I think they're just having a moment where they're just maybe exploiting this, see how they do. But I think they'll always be cool.
I love the shoes. Like, I've maybe had 7 or 8 pairs of Cole Buxton.
You've gone through them.
Like I love the shoes. My favourite ones are the Wilsons.
They're so versatile.
The Wilsons are the best.
So versatile, so easy to wear. So any other brands?
Amelia and Dior.
You can't knock on AOD, man. AOD is just
I think that's really cool. I think, do you know what makes that brand cool? Their editorials are amazing. You see there's people wearing the stuff, they always look amazing. Their lookbooks are fucking so cool. And then when you go into the shop, they're all dressed cool as well.
All the staff are cool.
And they're cool. They're not just dressed in ALD, they're dressed like with their own style, with the clothes from ALD. Yeah. Which is cool. Like when I bought this jacket, it was a girl like standing outside. She was like letting people in and out. She had the collar up, little cap on backwards. Yeah. Like she was wearing this jacket, but it was like too big for her. But it just looked cool. The guy had on like the new North Face trousers and like the LD New Balance, and he was like, he was cool. So it's like a cool environment to be in. Don't get me wrong, they've still got the LD caps and the LD t-shirts and like all the stuff that sells well. But they have that now, like that.
But they're not even pushing that. That's just in the back.
But they have that like upper echelon of stuff now where it's like expensive to buy, and they've got like a 700-800 quid North Face jacket, they've got 1500 quid Lila jackets, they've got like stuff that was cool. Anyway, the story about ALD is I bought this jacket and 3 of the buttons were hanging off.
You didn't know that until you came home.
I didn't know that because they were like, oh, it's the last one. They just packaged it up for me and gave me it. So I was like, alright, sweet. Got it home, 3 of the buttons hanging off. Emailed them and they was like, basically, there's nothing we can do. We can offer a refund or an exchange.
But you have to do it in store.
But you have to do it in store. I was like, I'm in Scotland, like 600 miles away. You shouldn't have given me the product like that in the first place. I had a little bit of back and forth with them, and eventually they decided to give us 10% off. But
still, it's not what you experience.
Not what you experience when you're buying an expensive jacket like this. And
it's ALD as well who like strive on that full customer experience. You go into that shop, it is the best customer experience.
Yeah, the guy was like, let me take your suitcase, put it in the back for you. He's like, do you want a coffee? I think he knew I was about to buy a jacket. And he was like trying it on, try it on, blah blah blah, like talking to me about it. He was nice. Like,
but it's like even the way that the shop looks and the experience you go in there, like everything about it is like 10 out of 10.
I think
you're not going to get a better retail experience than Amelia and Dior.
I think stores like End just now are just. I haven't seen anything cool in End for a minute.
Which listen, obviously we shop in End a lot. We're in End a couple times a week. You particularly spend a bit of dough in there, and the stock just doesn't change. But again, the people in Glasgow are not probably the people like me and you. They're not buying this stuff.
I think sometimes the problem is like people just copy what everyone else is wearing, and that's why you get like the young kids wearing that like Montrex stuff and wearing that like Nike 2 pieces to go to raves, and like people copy what other people do rather than like I think there's a lot of people who have like their own actual style. So then the problem is opening a shop in the middle of Glasgow is you have to stock what people buy the most of, and people buy the most of represent stuff. They buy like that Club 1942 like, or whatever it's called, 1840, I can't remember the name of it. Like they buy fucking what's that brand with like the goggles on the hoods,
CP.
Yeah, they buy CP stuff, they buy Stone Island stuff, like
all that stuff. How we dress.
I just don't think there's anything cool in it. Like I'm struggling to go in there and buy something like that. I'm like, yeah.
But then
I'd like to buy it, and the only stuff I think is cool in the shop is like they've got the most expensive Amiri stuff, they've got the most expensive Balenciaga stuff, and some bits like that are cool, but I'm just not paying.
It's just through the roof.
I'm not going and giving 700-800 quid for a long sleeve Balenciaga t-shirt.
Yeah,
I'm just not. There's just cooler ways to dress than that.
And actually, the staff are like, they're so cool there, right? And obviously, they try and push you, right, and wear stuff that you can buy and end. But because you can order on a tablet in the store, they're just like going online, and you know, you can get Rick Owens online, right? So you can order all that stuff.
Any of that stuff.
All the stuff looks sick. So if you go in and be like, I like your full outfit, where's it from? Oh, you can get it in end. All right, cool. Can I buy it today? No, you actually can't.
I said this to Graham when he was talking about launching a TikTok for End, and I said, you need see whoever styles the mannequins, because you go in, the mannequins are cool.
They're best dressed people in there.
The mannequins are cool, right? And I think it's the girl that styles them. I can't remember her name, but she's small, she's like tiny, she's got black hair, she's always dressed quite cool, but it's her that styles the mannequins. By the way, what time is it?
10 to 3.
I need to make that payment. We need to pull over in a sec. It's her that styles the mannequins, and I said you should do a TikTok of just her styling the mannequins.
Yeah.
Talking about like, this is where this t-shirt's from, this is why I think it's cool, this is why it looks good with this. People would love that.
Yeah, I agree.
You go and you see the mannequins, sometimes they've got cool outfits on, and I'll buy stuff like that's been on the mannequins, but
they also just need to.
There's just so much stuff in that shop now.
Sales are crazy now.
It's hard to go in and see something that you like because there's so much stuff.
Yeah. Right, we'll push up. We've got so much to get through. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Instagram, TikTok, like seeing people wearing clothes.
Is there anyone in particular that you've like seen recently and you're like, yeah, cool guy?
I take some inspo from Max.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Gaffer is cool.
Gaffer's cool, but not all of his stuff is suited for me.
Yeah.
Well, I like some of his stuff. Yeah, I like him. Obviously, follow a few footballers on there. I like them.
So it's not really in particular, it's just you see somebody like.
I don't really follow loads of people, but I'll see their stuff come up on that, like Blitz Fits or like.
Yeah.
Just cool stuff. Justin Reed, I follow him. He's always posting cool stuff.
Yeah.
And you can kind of, like when I was shopping for my holiday this year, I was like, I'm not going and spending like X amount of money again trying to buy all these amazing t-shirts and like jumpers and like cool, like expensive stuff. I'm just going to try going Depop, and I ended up spending like 600 or 700 quid on Depop and got like
shit with that.
10 fits for holiday.
Yeah.
And like cool. They all look cool.
Yeah.
So.
And what brands are you wearing? I think we're giving an honourable shout out to the guys at S&B in Glasgow.
Suited and Booted, yeah. Shout out to them, they've helped me a lot with like the more formal stuff.
And that's like a little bit of a hack as well. It's like, you know, these tailors have fabrics, they've got Zegna, they've got Laura Piana, they've got all the fabrics, and then they also do like ready to wear casual stuff.
Yeah, so you can basically have your whole wardrobe from Suited and Booted.
And it can be Laura Piana if you want.
To t-shirts, jumpers, jackets, suit jackets, coats, hats,
tailored to fit you,
scarves, shoes. They've got everything. Like, shout out to them. They've been good. But what am I wearing really? Like, I wear Zara jeans quite a lot. I think they fit me well. I'm a 32, and I think they fit perfect. They're like just baggy enough so that they don't look like they're too big for me. I always wear Zara jeans. Like 9 times out of 10, I've got Zara jeans on. I think for plain like basics, COS is really good.
Yeah, you're into COS.
So I'll wear like COS. I've got a COS t-shirt on now. Like I just buy the basics from COS t-shirts. The oversized tees are good from now. You just size down one and it's like a perfect size. This is like the new viral ones that are like, you get them in grey, dark grey and white.
All the models wear.
They're cool. They're like 30 quid. I buy an extra large because they're super tight. I don't want it to be super tight. So I buy an extra large and it's like a little bit bigger. I should probably have went into that garage though. So yeah, COS, this little hoodie, like little under jumper, zip up things from Zara. It's about 3 years old. Jackets, ALD. My hat's
you could go right there if you want to get into there.
Yeah. My hat is Chrome Hearts Bella Hadid collaboration, which
Very
we actually
rare.
see someone posting for 900 quid yesterday.
It was for sale yesterday.
Josh actually gifted me this hat a few years ago. He said he doesn't wear it, but and I've got the nylon Winstons on. Wilsons.
You should have gone with it.
The nylon Winstons.
No Winston Churchills.
The nylon Wilsons on with the gum sole and the black laces.
Yeah.
Which I think are like a perfect staple.
And I just look like a fucking roadman today. I'm just mentioning.
So I don't know, I'm a bit between stuff.
But you're experimenting at the moment, which I think is important for
Some
everyone.
stuff's cool that you wear, some stuff you miss it a little bit. That's what it is. Like, you just need to
Trial and error.
See what you like and see what you don't like.
I've got some trends on at the minute, and you basically tell me yay or nay.
We're just going to pull into this garage, right? So we need to pause this for a wee sec.
Okay, right, we'll do it when we come back. Right, I've got some trends that are going on at the moment. You tell me aye or nay.
Yeah.
Okay, tiny watches.
Aye.
When I say tiny watches, majority of them are all kind of vintage Cartiers and stuff like that. That's a trend at the minute. Birkenstocks, clogs.
Nay.
Nay to the Birkenstocks.
Nah. Stop wearing Birkenstocks with wide leg joggers. You look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Walking about in the UK, it's 10 degrees. You look terrible.
Loafers.
Can I tell you what the outfit is, right? That people look terrible wearing. This is the outfit, right?
Right. Yeah.
And you're going to tell me yes. You're going to tell me I'm bang on here. Grey joggers, wide leg,
Oversized, yeah.
oversized grey joggers, white Birkenstocks or the grey Birkenstocks. Yeah.
Those are the grey ones,
They've got on a tee with some design on the front, a little bit oversized. Right, and the arms are a bit cropped.
Yeah, cropped it.
Right, and they feel like they're really cool. And then they've got a Goyard Belvedere across them.
Oh. Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah, you're all right. Loafers.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Yeah.
Crochet tops, which is kind of like the see-through.
Acceptable on holiday.
I just can't get on board.
I wore a few jumpers when I was away that were like that, like a tiny bit see-through.
Linen. That's almost like a linen top. I don't mind that.
Nah, I'd say yay for holiday, nay for the UK.
I mean, you see some people that are like still cool and they're wearing that. Like you see their nipples.
Yeah, no. It can't be see-through like you can see anything.
Yeah.
It could just be a tiny bit.
Yep. The trend of the minute, flip-flops.
Like Havaianas.
Yes.
Don't mind it, but you've got to be on holiday. It's like oversized jean shorts, Havaianas, and like a vest. Like if you're hench and you've got big arms and you look good in a vest, then like I'm all for that. I think it looks quite cool. With like quite a baggy pair of shorts and like a nice little belt around the shorts, I think it looks cool.
That's one I can't get on board. Same with the Croc thing.
I'm on board. The Crocs can get to fuck. They are the ugliest shoes on the planet.
Yeah.
Anybody that goes to the gym wearing Crocs,
I was about to say
Alapabel.
Alapabel in the bin. There's a lot of people that train in our gym and they go wearing Crocs. It's just like,
what are you doing with Crocs on?
Yeah.
You look ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the bodybuilder thing, mate, with the Crocs on and that gasp ink.
Yeah.
The shit that they wear, those massive trousers and the massive t-shirts.
Whether you're a girl or
doesn't matter, you look ridiculous.
The Crocs are unacceptable.
Get a normal t-shirt on that's just a plain black or a gym you look terrible.
Gazelles. Could upset a lot of people here. I'll be the first to say
I'm really on the fence with that.
I'll be the first one to say it. No.
Nah, I'm on the fence.
Nah.
I'm on the fence. I think can look good with some outfits.
I don't think at the moment I've seen anyone cool. Maybe when they first came out you were like, yeah, okay, it's everyone and their dog are wearing Gazelles or Spezials, and I just can't do it now. It's a no for me.
I know what you mean. I think for girls, if I see a girl wearing them, sometimes I think they're cool.
You've got to think about this one. The Laura Piana hat.
Alapabel.
Because 90% of the people who are wearing the Laura Piana hat, you shouldn't be wearing a Laura Piana hat. You've got hand tattoos, you shouldn't be wearing a Laura Piana hat.
Yeah, nah, I ain't on board with the Laura Piana hat.
Yeah, okay, 100%. A small lapel.
A la fucking Pebble. Get that in the fucking bin.
That was, so what I put that on because you were talking about, you see the NFL players and they've all got tailored suits on, but 95% of them have got these small lapels, and there's nothing I dislike more on a suit than a small lapel.
Let me tell you the issue these guys have got is their build.
Well, yeah, they're gigantic.
So the problem is, people that are built like that don't look good in a suit. Ever.
Period. Yeah.
Never.
So at least if you're going to wear a suit,
you're too big. Your shoulders are too big for your body, so you just look like a triangle.
Yeah, but then imagine having a small lapel with a big geezer.
And then especially the guys that are like the real big ones that are like huge,
Yep.
massive chest, massive arms. Like, you can't make, no level of tailoring is going to make you look good.
Nah, I agree.
Think about classic people you see: Roger Moore, James Bond.
Yeah.
Like,
That's hard to wear.
Tom Ford. Like, these people are not big, muscly blokes.
Nah.
And they look 10 out of 10 in a suit. Like, DiCaprio looks amazing in a suit.
And they're not skinny, they're not fat. They all got dad bods.
Yeah,
but it just works.
There's an in-between. Like, there's nothing you can do. When you're that size, it's really difficult to make a suit fit you.
Yeah, I agree.
Really difficult.
Agree.
Do you know what's massive in America, right? Which I cannot fucking get on board with. And it's absolutely gigantic in America. Is suits and trainers. People wear suits with Jordans.
Yeah, that is crazy to me.
I'm sorry, the Ryder Cup, all the guys there wearing the golf trousers. Why can't I speak? The golf trousers with the. You're telling me, right? So there's Jordan lows, right?
Mid Jordan lows.
The classic Jordan 1 lows is the exact same shoe as a classic Jordan 1, but they've just chopped it at the ankle. The Jordan 1 mids as like the cheap shitty version.
Yeah, long tongues and stuff.
Long tongues, they're like ride up a little bit higher, they've got an extra bit.
The shape is just crazy.
The shape is mad, it's like curved.
Yeah.
They've got a curved shape. Michael Jordan's at the Ryder Cup. If anything, don't give Europe the shitty ones. It's American brand, like.
Yeah.
Give Europe the shitty ones and give the USA the
best one.
The proper one lows. Like, you're making them all wear patent coloured. Like, that's what we need to talk about. The USA Ryder Cup fits are terrible.
It's on the list, yeah.
You're not telling me they're rocking up to that Ryder Cup presser and all the Europe team are in Laura Piana head to toe and they don't all feel like absolute helmets.
Yeah, you got to.
Then they're on the first tee, they've got USA, big American flag, and then they've got that red, it looks like a tiger scratched up, and it's like red, white, blue, they've got USA across the line. Do you know, USA at the Ryder Cup is embarrassing.
And it's
and the fucking chance.
And the what, sir?
The chance.
There's a whole. We will come to the Ryder Cup.
Oh,
we got a whole thing.
Fuck me, that is as a country, the USA at the Ryder Cup is embarrassing.
I mean, we can jump onto it now. We can come back. It's
embarrassing.
To it. Well, okay, fine. We'll go straight into the Ryder Cup. Before the US went on the tee, they were losing. The way they were talking before the game, like the Europeans are just so respectful. They're like, listen, we might lose, we might win. We're coming to win. They show the US the respect, as do the fans when they're in Europe. God, go on, son, give us some beans.
That nearly cut out there. Just letting you know.
The fans in America, we can start there. Awful. Terrible fans.
We need to get this. We need to get the old girl moving because
can he stand still for that amount of time?
She nearly fucking cut out there. Anyway, the fans
a disgrace. Not golf fans, to be perfectly honest. Like
the USA Ryder Cup, we are the best from east to west. We are the best from US Marshals are the best.
Yeah.
What has that got to do with the Ryder Cup?
No, I know.
And then the Europe fans, take your shoes off if you're 5 up. Like it's like. Then both of the chants aren't brilliant, right? Or like the one about taking the piss out of Patrick Cantley with his hat, like the hat's off if you're not getting paid, or like whatever. Yeah. The chant was like, they're funny because it's a little bit personal, but not it's also far. Like not too far. US, you see those guys dressed up, and it was like they were like the 13th man.
Yeah, the horns.
The chant. Yeah. US Marshals are the best. What's that got to do with golf?
Yeah.
We are the best from east to west. That sounds like a 5-year-old.
It's the same as football.
There's absolutely no wittiness about that whatsoever.
The best one's the football one. They're like barbecue.
What's that got to do with football?
The whole thing is just the Americans, right?
We are gonna win the cup. Shut up.
They are the most passionate fans, I think, in the world. Like, you look at the US college football, there's like 100,000 people.
Yeah, but let me explain to you why that is, though. Because in the UK, every town and city's got a football team.
Yeah.
Everyone. So people are brought up in that town and city, like Glasgow, Celtic, Rangers, Manchester, Man City, Man United, London, Spurs, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you're brought up with a football team. In America, not every town in every state has a football team. So they then support the local football team, which could be like Texas Tech or like Louisiana State or like Alabama or like all these massive teams that have got, like Texas is fucking gigantic, and they go to these football games, one because there's so many people there, and two because they don't have a local team to support.
Yep.
So like they then support the university team, so they are like the most passionate fans in the world, without a doubt. But those golf fans, like, let me tell you something, it ain't cheap to go to the Ryder Cup.
It's not.
Right? It's a fortune. So all these guys are all probably good earners, successful guys who do well for themselves. They're at that Ryder Cup making a complete and utter tool of themselves.
Yeah, they look awful.
With the world's worst chance in the world.
World's worst chance. I mean, they're throwing beer on Rory's wife. Which
dressed like absolute helmets as well. Like, everything's just USA. That chant, USA.
Yeah, it's all they got. It's all they've got.
What is that?
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, okay, Bryson did fight back, so, you know, maybe it's a redundant comment.
He's a gimper. He's a gimper.
That's not guaranteed. Fitzpatrick has been fucking pounding your ass for 7 holes. He makes that one back and he's like, yeah! This is like,
can I tell you
Fitzpatrick,
something?
You're now 6 down.
Bryson DeChambeau messaged a girl I know from Glasgow.
Shut up.
On my life, messaged a girl I know. She said he has the worst chat,
of course,
of all time.
Obvious.
Of all time. She was like, it's absolutely terrible.
That is crazy.
And you can imagine how bad his chat is, can't you?
Oh,
see, just from looking at him, you can imagine what 100%. His chat is.
100%.
Oh my god, just embarrassing. Like, what was Scottish effort at Ryder Cup?
Awful, mate.
But listen, Tiger was the same.
Yeah, but that's where the Americans, every year, they can't play as a team. They don't know what it means to play as a team.
It's the fact that they play and get paid and Europe don't.
Well, that's a whole nother.
You've won the Ryder Cup before you've even won.
Yeah.
They're wanting to get paid for like 1 week out of the year. Like, they don't earn enough money. Scottish Sheffler won like $30 million in career earnings last year.
And then on
like, he can't just take a week out of his life to build a legacy.
Yeah.
And create Ryder Cup moments and not get paid. Like, it makes a fucking difference.
Right, I've got 2 points on that. Great point. First point, Patrick Cantlay should now not be able to wear a hat.
Yeah.
You don't want to wear a hat the last 3 years.
Yeah, make your bed lying.
Yeah, you said that you cannot ever find a hat that fits you. Conveniently, you get paid and now you find a hat that fits you. You're not allowed to wear a hat. But like, you just look like a twat. You've put a hat on now. That's the first point. Second point is, if you said to any member of both Europe, both the US, if you said to anyone in that USA team, listen, this is completely voluntary. If you don't want to play, I can't put you in the team. If you want to be paid, I can't put you in the team, because that's not what this is about. Every single one of them would play.
Let's not forget, mate, it's the 12 best American golfers. All of them have got fortunes.
They've all got though.
They've all got fortunes, mate. Yeah. Like, every single one of them. So like 1 week out of the year doesn't make a fucking difference whether you get 50 pence or you get 500 grand. Like, what's the difference?
Also, when they're going to play as well, they're not guaranteed to win. So everywhere you go as a golfer is an expense to you. The Ryder Cup isn't. You put zero cost into it. Okay, sure, you might pay.
And it's the one time in the year where you get that team feeling. It's the one event.
Yeah.
And the history of that event and how far it's went back and all the drama, like the miracle at Medina and like, you want to go and play for your country. It's passion.
And going on to that is, you look at like England footballers, again, probably some of the best played footballers on planet Earth. My mum worked for a guy that played for England, and my mum didn't really know what was going on. She was asking him, he was going away for England duty, and he said, listen, you don't get paid to play for England. Nobody has ever been paid. Sure, they do top up the account and they give you like a retirement fee for every appearance you've got for England, but that's not what it's about. He goes, it's an honour to represent like my country. Like, nobody should be getting paid for that, which I completely agree with. So the Americans wanting paid for it, I think they should all have said, actually, I don't want it. All right, you want to give me something to give to charity? I'll give all of it to charity. I think that's crazy, and I think that just shows before they turned up they were going to lose that mentality. The Europeans are there to win.
It's just
the Americans
the way they're dressed. They've got a lot of piano on. They look good. The clothes fit them properly. Even their hats are cool. Like, they just looked better in every way. They handled themselves better. They spoke better. They done the media better. Like, Keegan Bradley looked like a fish out of water.
I hate him so. He's probably
he looked like a complete. Like, how did he get the captaincy for that?
Yeah. In sport, he's probably the person I dislike the most in any sport.
How did he get the captaincy for that?
No idea.
Like, there's a way to make Phil Mickelson the captain,
but there's no players there.
A way to make someone the captain who's won something, who's whatever. Like, Keegan Bradley, I was like, ugh.
But this is obviously his last Ryder Cup. Not one person, not even himself, was like, we want you to carry on. You look at the European team. The Europeans are like, please stay for 2 more years.
Yeah, look, he's done everything right.
Yeah.
Not done a thing wrong. He's won his 2 out of 2 Ryder Cups. Like,
Respectful.
Okay, it was close at the end of that last Ryder Cup just then.
Yeah,
but we pumped them.
The first 2 days was a whitewash. They looked terrible. Similar to last year. Yeah, okay, the Americans, credit where credit's due, fantastic yesterday. Did really well. Bryson, you know, does well to get that fight back. I actually thought JT, Justin Thomas, I cannot stand him either.
But they just annoy me.
He was incredible yesterday.
They just annoy me, mate.
No, I agree.
They just fucking, like,
they're like
Justin
5
Thomas,
down and they're like firing people up. It's like,
mate, Justin Thomas has got foot joys on with like a full American flag right round the heel.
Yeah, I agree.
We know you're American, mate. Like,
but you also lose it. Like, why are you celebrating
cares.
like that? You're 5 down.
No one cares. Like what you putting an American flag on every single piece of clothing you've got, and they've got on the trousers they have on. They've got on the bottom of the trousers like USA.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking get a grip.
The
It's
whole thing's embarrassing. And
we get it. We know you're American. Like, you don't need to put it on everything.
Yeah, you just look like a bunch of losers basically to the Americans. People that shocked me, I thought Tommy Fleetwood, incredible.
He's got the best record at the Ryder Cup.
Yeah, I think
I knew he was going to be unbelievable.
Fabulous to watch.
He's brilliant to watch. He's a great match play player.
Rory McIlroy was
unbelievable for the first couple of days.
Yesterday he was abysmal.
But again, he riles the crowd, gets the crowd hating Europe.
Yeah.
Like,
did you see it when the person asked him yesterday, you know, how does it feel to go up to them, you're getting, you know, beef, you then turn around and shut the fuck up, you then put it within two foot, how does that feel? And he went, fucking fantastic. He just give it straight back.
Listen, Justin Rose, balls of steel.
Yeah, I thought
when he's like to the guy, it's my pup, mate, move. Like, and then just sinks it, boosh.
Yeah.
Like, and then he hits that shot where Keegan Bradley's over telling him he can't move the ball, and then he stuffs it to like 4 feet.
That's probably the shot of the tournament. John Ram half in the bunker, half out of the bunker. He's holding
shots
the
like that when you the Ryder Cup.
And America have none of that. Oh, that's a lie actually. JT put it on the fairway, which is a great shot. The other person I wanted to shout out was Tommy Fleetwood and Matt Fitzpatrick, who is the biggest loser in sport, but fair fucking play. He came out swinging. Incredible. So that's pretty much.
He just looks so English, Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, he's so Sheffield born and bred. Yeah. He has the worst fashion in.
Yeah. Sponsored by Skechers.
Yeah, just everything about him. The geezer's smile looks off it. Bless him. Anything else you want to add on the? Shout
out to the bare knuckle boxers, the Scottish boys that won the bare knuckle boxing at the weekend.
Sorry, the battery died. You were talking about the Scottish boys doing the bare knuckle.
You know, I'm not really in that. I'm just saying shout out to the Scottish boys who won the bare knuckle fight at the weekend. Yeah, mad.
You've got to be wired differently to do that sport.
Ah, Jesus.
That is they all look completely fucked up by the end of it.
I mean, you're getting punched full force by people who know how to fight with a bare knuckle.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Like, cut your skin. Oh, the whole thing is just absolutely mental. Just talking about sport for a little bit, and then we'll go on to some watch news. Where was I? So I want your thoughts on this. So Blackburn played Ipswich. One of the teams were 1-0 up. Just taking photos of a dead squirrel. Weird guy. 80th minute, and they called the game off for weather. Now, what should happen in that scenario? So you're 80 minutes in, you're 1-0 up or you're 1-0 down, and the ref blows it and says, "Listen, the weather's too bad. Can't play anymore."
How bad was the weather?
It was pretty bad. The ball wasn't rolling, but there's 10 minutes to go. The ball hadn't been rolling for quite a while.
I think you should put it to a vote, and I think both teams vote, and you have either the choice to vote for play the last 10 minutes at 1-0 with two fresh squads, or penalty shootout.
Nah. I think they should replay the second half, 45 minutes, behind closed doors.
1-0.
But you play 45 minutes, and if they had scored in the first half, well, yeah, in fact, keep it 1-0. Because then the tactics, like, you can't go and play the last 10 minutes plus injury time, whatever they were going to get, because then it would just be like, right, we're going to sit back and defend. The other team are just going to go hell for leather. So that just doesn't work. But they're basically just playing the full match again. And then one player in that game was sent off straight red. What should happen to him? Does he get lose?
He shouldn't be able to start.
Yeah, I think that that ban should still stay.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that should still stay. Who is looking like they're going to win the Premier this season? Who's your money on? We're now in game week 6, I think it is.
I'm going to go with Liverpool.
See,
I just think they look so strong.
I'm going to go Arsenal. And bear in mind, I don't really like Arsenal. Arsenal fans.
I just think Liverpool have got that way to win. Like, they just never look like they're going to get beat.
I do agree, and if they are losing, they'll still find a way.
They almost remind me of like the Man United team with Rooney, Giggs.
Yeah.
Like they just never look like they never look like the game's over.
Yeah.
They always look like they've got a goal in them. And I think with those new signings, I mean that boy that's playing up front just now, that then they brought Isaac in. Like I think if both of them are getting 25, 30 goals a season in this game, and they've got Salah.
Yeah, but that's where both of those squads, the depth in that squad is a joke. Like you look at the Arsenal bench.
Well, that's what you need now because they're playing in 4 competitions.
Yeah,
three domestic. 100%. They're playing 3 domestic.
Injuries are through the roof.
And they're playing in the Champions League and possibly the fucking FIFA World Club Cups.
All of that shit. Yeah,
it's like 5 competitions a year. You can't have a squad of 20 players.
But that Arsenal squad I looked yesterday, the starting lineup was brilliant. Then I looked at the bench and I was just like, you could have a full squad.
That's what I mean, mate.
They could be a starting 11. How good that is. I'm going to go Arsenal, believe it or not.
That wager on it now?
Yeah.
100 quid?
Yeah. Sure. I think Liverpool will actually do it, but I'm going to back Arsenal. We'll continue. And then a little change up in the Championship. Obviously, have to give a shout out to the Championship. They are now changing it to the top 8 teams will play in a playoff. Well, the first 2 go up, and then 3 down to 8 are going to play in a playoff. Well, as a West Brom fan who usually...
But even if you win the league, you still have to play in a playoff if you play in League 1, is it not?
No.
League 1 or League 2?
The first
even if you win the league?
No, they do go up automatically. But like if I'm a West Brom fan, but if we finish 8th place, there's no... Even if we won the playoffs, do I want to go straight up into the Premier League and...
You're coming right back down again.
You're coming straight back down, so I don't think that's good for the...
How can you finish 8th in the Championship and be ready to go and play in the Premier?
Yeah, you played a full season in the Championship, you finished 8th, and now you're going to go up.
By the way, how many teams in the Championship? 14?
No, it's like 24.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think in Scotland it's like 14.
That was like 14 in the Prem.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, just mental.
So there's 20 odd in the Championship. So you're finishing middle of the table, really.
Yeah.
Give or take. That's what I was trying to get at.
But it is absolutely absurd, the Championship. Like West Brom, for instance, we were 2nd, and I think we've just lost a game, and that's put us down to 7th.
That's what I mean. Like, so I suppose it is really tight between the places.
And that's why I think they're trying to open it up to make it 8 and a bit more. Or you've just missed out, but you have performed well. But it's so tight, that league. I'd say it's the hardest league in the world. Not in quality of sport, but to get up.
No, I agree.
It's ridiculous. And then there's talk of an enhanced games. Well, no, there isn't talk. It's happening in Vegas, which is basically like the Olympics.
Yeah, but people are taking steroids. Yeah, I know. I've seen it, mate. You've seen the size of the swimmer. The swimmer guy who actually held a world record as a professional swimmer, non-enhanced, is now doing it enhanced. You should see the shape of him. It's ridiculous. He is like the biggest, shredded, fittest looking guy you've ever seen.
But listen, steroids kill people, right? People can die on steroids.
Yeah, 100%.
You've got alright, they're getting it under medical supervision, but that's basically just saying you're fine to go on and take it. To a lot of people would be encouraged by it. So I disagree with
these guys have got fucking paid professionals doing it for them.
Yeah, so they'll be fine, but people are going to look at that and think that, right, okay, well, if that's how you perform, I want to be part of that. I want to get to that level. And actually, if you've not got the
problem you've also got, mate, is that every single one of these people from the get-go were Olympians anyway.
Yeah.
So they've already got unbelievable genetics and unbelievable talent and unbelievable fitness and the best in the world. So then to add on top of that, like, they're obviously going to be incredible athletes if they've been able to enhance themselves.
They were loving the wagon, the old lady that likes. Right. Our best performing TikTok was me me talking about Scottish words.
Right.
We're now 5 years into, well, I'm 5 years into living in Scotland. So I, for the past few years, have been noting words down that are now...
Shall I park up for these?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
No, in fact, this looks good for TikTok. I'm going to clip it out to carry on driving.
Right.
But you can tell me what they mean and if it's like a real thing.
Go on then.
First one, oos.
Oos is like something you would get like on your t-shirt. If your like t-shirt's been lying about, you get like oos on it, like wee bits of fluff.
Yeah, it's fluff.
Oos.
Up here it's oos. Piece.
A piece is like a sandwich, like a piece in sausage, or a piece in ham, piece in gammon.
Hingwe.
Oh.
When someone's like, oh, that hingwe.
Hing me. Like hing me my jigger, like you would say hing me my jigger, what's his name? Hing me like that. Is that
No,
what you mean?
I thought it was like something, you're like, oh, that hingwe.
No, hing me just means like you've forgotten the word or the name of it, so you're calling them hing me as a substitute.
Oh, okay, well yeah, that's it, sorry. So describing something but still hingwe.
But you forgot what it means. So you like you would say, oh, you know, hing me what's his name? Josh.
I thought people would use it like, oh, that hingwe over there. Like it's something. It's some.
No, it's not a something.
Right, okay, well, still a word I didn't know. Tammy.
Tammy's this, what I've got on.
A beanie hat.
A beanie hat, yeah.
But just not a hat, a beanie hat?
A Tammy's this, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Scunnered.
Scunnered, like fed up, like pissed off, like I'm fucking scunnered with him. Or like sometimes I'd say I'm fucking scunnered with that cunt Josh. Doing my nothing. Rarely, but I do say it sometimes.
Quite a lot.
Wayne is like a child.
That for me is.
Or do you know it's even more of a Scottish word? If you say bairn.
I've got burnt down.
Have you seen his bairn or have you seen my bairn or like?
Oh, that means a child as well.
Child, yeah.
I heard that last week and I was just, I'm adding that to my list.
Yeah.
So Wayne is one you hear all the time.
Wayne's like, yeah, I like. We've seen the Where's the Waynes or.
But that is like that's used daily, hourly by people. You hear it all the time.
Yeah. Especially in Glasgow.
Jobby.
A jobby's a shit.
Yeah, a poo. Yeah. Scheme.
Scheme's like not a nice area to grow up in.
Skushy.
Skushy, like skushy cream.
Or you could have skushy.
Skushy, yeah. So like I don't really know. It's just it's like an adjective to describe how something comes out of something.
But if you
so
say,
like if you like a water gun with me, you'll be called like a skushy gun. Because like it's not a substitute for the word water, but it's describing what it does. Like a skushy gun or skushy cream, like cream you get and it goes.
But skushy like out of here.
Oh, like skushy, aye.
I'll give you.
Or to squish someone would be like to squish someone with something.
Last one. Messages.
Like when you go to the supermarket and you get your messages.
Groceries.
Messages.
I'm going to the supermarket to get my messages, and your mum uses that to me all the time. Oh, do you want any messages? And I'm like, I don't know. Has anyone text me?
Yeah.
Have I got a new mail? I don't need my post collected.
It's that's a funny one. Messages. I'm going to get my messages.
Yeah, that one blew my mind. I've got more, but I want to maybe do a
Give me a couple more.
We've said Ben. Crabbit,
like pissed off, angry, like grumpy. Grumpy is probably a better word to describe it.
Bonnet.
Well, of your car.
No, it's like isn't a hat bonnet?
A bonnet. An Easter bonnet, you would say.
What's that?
Like a wee Easter hat you kids make with
I thought a bonnet just means like another hat.
No, a bonnet.
Oh yeah, maybe a bonnet.
Nah, you would call. You would call like your. Oh, where's my bonnet? Like my wee hat. Like for an old guy, you'd be like, oh, have you got my bonnet?
Aye, that's what I've heard.
But you can also call someone a bonnet.
Okay, so it's
He's a fucking bonnet, that cunt. You would say.
Choking.
What's that?
Choking. Like I'm choking for a drink.
Oh, I'm choking for a drink. I like desperate for a drink.
Yeah. Last one, Jakey.
Jakey would be like, oh, just like somebody who's like a bit, like, I don't know.
A chav.
I like a Jakey. I like somebody you'd be like, oh, he's a Jakey bastard.
It's a Jakey bastard. So that's.
I like that wee section.
Yeah.
If anybody's got any more words actually that they want to run through,
drop them down.
Drop them in the comments. We'll go through them next week.
And we'll do that for TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Because TikTok loved it. I mean, that was our, I was going to say highest performing video, but it's like quadrupled any other video that we've ever done on that fucking platform. Mainly comments are describing me and how much of an arsehole I am being English, but sorry for being English and I live up here. I'm not allowed. Fuck me. You're the ones who use mental words, messages.
English have got some stupid shit as well. Squash.
Yeah.
Diluting juice, you mean? It dilutes the water.
Yeah,
to make juice. Diluting juice. Squash.
But your juice
What's
is...
squash got to do
You
with
say
it?
go and get me a juice from the fridge.
A butty. There's another one. What the fuck's a butty?
A butty sandwich.
Yeah, but it's not. What relevance has that got?
Butter on it.
But,
Chip butty.
But people have butties without butter.
Yeah, but that's just a bit...
So there's loads of stupid English words as well, mate.
You don't like the word tummy.
Oh, my pal Luke says that. Do you know what he says? My pal Luke, Sweeney's got a sore stomach, a sore belly. I've got a dicky tummy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is pathetic.
Dicky tummy.
I've got a dicky. Oh, I've got a dicky tummy.
Yeah, but
shut up,
yeah, but
you bellend.
If you told me to go to the fridge and get you a juice, what are you hoping I come back with?
A can of juice.
No, not a can of juice. A can of fizzy drink.
A can of juice.
A pop.
What's juice? It's not a pop either. Shut up.
Don't go left here. Just go down the road.
A can of pop is not. It's a juice, mate.
Yeah, well, okay, well, fine. But it's not juice. A juice is an orange juice, an apple juice. That is juice.
No, if I tell you you're going to get me a juice for the fridge, it's a can of juice. If I say to you you're going to get me a diluting juice, then it's a diluting juice. If I say to you you're going to get me a water, then it's get me a water. If I say to you you're going to get me an apple juice, then it's get me an apple juice. Get me an orange juice.
Yeah, but the juice, that still is, I mean, obviously I'm used to it now, so I don't question it, but when I moved up I was just like, that makes no sense. It's not even juice. It's a fizzy drink.
It is juice.
Right, before we wrap up, we'll do a little bit.
Fizzy juice.
Well, there's actually quite a lot of watch things to do. Do you want to just park the watch stuff and...
Should we do a couple of them, or...?
Well, you run the risk of, there's not ever that much watch news, so I feel like you want to almost keep...
Give me a couple.
Okay, we'll talk about...
Another 5 minutes.
A new release of...
Do you like an M4, by the way, these new ones?
Nah.
I actually quite like them. I think in the nice spec it can be nice.
I mean, I don't really like these kind of like boy racery cars. I do like an RS6, so you know that can slide a little bit. But that for me is just like, nah.
Go on then, give me the watch release.
The latest watch release with RM, which I don't think is a release, so you could correct me.
3503?
No, let's go. We've done that one on the last pod. The 6702 UAE edition.
Oh no, it's not a new release.
Is that a special order?
Yeah, they just give you it in a special box, so it's made for the...
It's got like a Kandahar on the box.
It's made for the UAE basically. It's not a new release.
But is it people are going to be... You could buy that if you live in the UAE and you're a big spender, or is it literally like for like royal family?
I think it was made for the royals. Like, you could find one, but it wouldn't be cheap.
Alright, we'll do a couple bits in the watch news. Hopefully I can fill it up. A lovely looking couple.
Jesus.
AP. Two watch news related with AP. One is they are now doing Watches of Wonders next year.
Yeah,
which I think is like the first time ever, right? They're usually ones that release a little...
They just dropped out of it last year, I'm sure.
They usually do
the year before.
a wee bit of like teasering before anyone else, but
yeah.
Watches of Wonders, they'll probably hold on now and drop watch news at the same time. And then they've got 3 new watches that have come out or releasing, which is a Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar, which is now 38mm, just 9.4mm thick.
I like the idea of that.
Yeah, it's rose gold with a beige dial and a steel with a light blue grand tapestry dial.
It's nice because it's the smaller size, smaller wrist size. I think between 30 and 39 is the perfect size.
Yeah.
I think anything bigger than that's a bit too big for me.
But it's like a complicated chronograph looking thing. It's like super cool. And then they've also got coming out a 26410R Perpetual Calendar, which is a kind of like a dress watch, like rose gold, green dial, green strap. And again, that's part of the sequel, so that's red gold, they're calling that one. So there's the watch news.
Here we go again, AP releasing another 300 watches in a year. It won't be long before they're like Hublot, by the way. Loads of their stuff goes under list now, I'm telling you, it's not, they need to be careful.
Yeah, it is meant to.
Lots of their stuff still goes over list, but lots of their stuff goes under list. In the last 6 months, the only APs that have went up in value are those ceramic ones and skeletons.
Yeah, which obviously are fucking expensive. Anyway. Right, I think that's us.
Thanks guys, appreciate it.
I have no idea, I feel like the battery lasted a whole lot longer, so...
Tune in again in 2 weeks' time and you'll have episode 3.